not your typical Catholic success story. Born to a Catholic schoolteacher and an ex-nun, the man who would become Yisrael Campbell has some interesting stories to tell.
When a guy like me, dressed like this, shows up for El Al with a passport that says Christopher Campbell, the LL agent goes, "Yeah, we got him!" Yeah.
This is the story of Christopher Campbell's transformation into Yisrael Campbell, from lapsed Catholic to stand-up comic donning a black hat and payas.
My aunt, though, is a nun, which makes Jesus my uncle.
Campbell's stand-up routine is showcased in the documentary Circumcise Me, the comedy of Yisrael Campbell, airing through August on the Jewish Channel. The film also shares the fascinating life story that inspired his act, which took a wild turn for Judaism when he read Leon Uris's Exodus.
I read this book, I was ready to move to Israel. I imagined myself digging avocados out of the earth. How do I know they grow in trees? I'm from Philly. Where I come from, they grow in aisle 6 next to the tomatoes.
Before becoming a popular comedian in Israel, Campbell attended New York's prestigious Circle in the Square drama school in the hopes of becoming a serious actor. We caught up with him on a visit back to his old alma mater.
I wanted to be an actor.
So he moved to LA in the 90s and ended up doing improv with the likes of Kathy Griffin and Janine Garofalo.
I have a tape of her laughing wildly at some of my jokes.
But when he became Orthodox, Campbell found a wealth of new material for a stand-up act.
I used to say I was seeking a community with which I could struggle to have a relationship with God. LL is not interested in people on airplanes that are struggling to have a relationship with God. They were atheists.
So how did Christopher become Yisrael anyway?
My rabbi said I had to choose a Hebrew name. And so I reread Exodus, which was the initial kind of Jewish spark for me. And the other name that jumped out at me, and my rabbi said I couldn't take that name because it was a girl's name. And I guess I'm glad now that I'm not adopting it.
Years later, I was asked by a rabbi, she asked me, "What got you interested in Judaism in the beginning?" And I said, "I read Exodus." She got that starry-eyed look that rabbis get. She said, "The Bible is a very powerful..." No, I read the novel Exodus. Leon Uris's Exodus.
Finally, I read the whole book and none of the names, and I thought, Yisrael, that's really the whole thing, though. The whole story is what grabbed me. Not any one particular person's story, but the story of the people and the land and the culture and the religion. All of it wrapped up together was Yisrael. Now, years later, it seems a little pompous to be named after people and a religion, but I didn't realize that then. So.
And the name change suited him better than he ever imagined it would.
I didn't know it at the time, but Christopher is from the Greek, the Christ bearer. And Yisrael is he who wrestles with God. Now, you don't know me, but I don't bear well. I'm not a good bearer, but I'm an excellent wrestler.